Hey, how you doing? You know, most of my videos I try to like crack a little joke or something like that, but today I really want to talk about something that's very serious. I mean, it's serious, but it's something that I feel that we all can relate to. It doesn't matter who you are or where you've been. We've all gone through this at least once. I just felt that this is the perfect time to just really talk about this topic that no one's really talking about. That's why we're here in Virginia State Park, which is pretty much a forest. Because I feel this is a perfect place to discuss this topic, which affects so many of us. So, why are you here? Well, who knows why you're here? Maybe you was just rummaging through some videos on Facebook and you happened to stumble across mine. Or maybe you're just curious about what I've been up to. In fact, why are you here? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, well, yeah, I don't get it. Like, why would you, maybe you, I don't know. But whatever, doesn't matter. You're here, so let's get to business. Okay, so I guess the best example is, have you ever been on the train and say maybe like you get off your stop or whatnot and you're walking towards, wherever you're walking, you walk towards the exit of the train station, and then there'd be like a bum, maybe like a bum or a homeless person there, and then they're like, hey, what's going on here, man? You know what I'm saying, man? Let me get a quarter or something like that. Get a quarter, man. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go out there, you gotta get a quarter, you gotta, you know. And then the Haitians are like, go upstairs, get something to eat, maybe come back downstairs. I don't know. And see, that's the female Haitians. The male Haitians, they're more like, okay, listen, you cannot, maybe you go make a ride over there, then you go upstairs, maybe you find something to eat. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. And then you got the Russians, and the Russians, they're doing their own thing, but they always have something to do with the pictures. So they come in and they're like, in my country, they cut off penis for putting hand in the cookie jar. And then the Africans come in and well, Africans, I mean, I won't say much about them, but they're like, don't talk to me like that. I hear what I hear. And then of course you got the Jamaicans, and Jamaicans always get mixed into something. So then the Jamaicans come and they're like, come here, boy, let me explain something to you. And then you got the fellas. And the fellas, I mean, well, the fellas come in all the time. They're always there, always. I mean, just like the Jamaicans, the fellas are always in the mix. So the fellas come in and they're like, yes, I'm chilling at the corner store, man. What's good with you though, man? Get your sneakers, yo. Why you looking like that, man? You're not even fly right now. And then the girls be like, thinking is so hard. I guess that's kind of how the girls are. Yeah, I think that's how the girls are. And the tough guys, they're like, yeah, what's good? Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? You good? And you got the French Americans, of course, and the French Americans are like, in France, we have the competitors. You take the twin to, you bring it upstairs. You can find the clavier. If you find the clavier, which, you know, and at the end of the day, it's like, just stop. Just stop. You know, and I really feel like that's a problem with today's society, is that you got all these different things happening in this realm and also happening in the other realm, and it's mixing all together, and we're getting this whole, well, quasi-combustion. And I mean, I'm not going to discuss quasi-combustion right now, but I mean, you already know quasi-combustion. Everybody knows quasi-combustion, but it's not, we can't solve that if we continue to do what we're doing. So with that being said, I'm not really going to discuss quasi-combustion, but like I said, we all know what quasi-combustion is, so I'm not going to really discuss that. I really just want us to focus on the now, and maybe also the then, and also maybe the past, and the possibilities that each different possibility brings up. And this is something that nobody does. And it's just like, if we don't do that, if we don't take time to focus on all these different aspects of reality and also the unreality and also the nothing, if we don't sit there and focus on that, take a little bit of time to do that, how are we supposed to fix the starving people in Africa? Yes, fix the starving people in Africa. How are we going to fix the fact that McDonald's does not have a supersized meal on their menu anymore? And also, if you just, I mean, just think about it. Miley Cyrus cut her hair like what, like 2? Honestly, I'm not going to keep talking about this because I feel like I'm going around in circles, and I feel like I've already gotten out the idea that I was trying to get out. So you already got it, just leave it at that. You know, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not even trying to tell you what to think. I'm just trying to tell you who to be and who to become, so therefore we can have the supersize back on the McDonald's menu. So just think about that. This is just food for thought. Take that into your mind, swash it around a little bit, gargle it, spit it out, do what you need to do with it, but just, I said what I had to say. If you agree with anything that I brought up in this little discussion that we've had with each other, just leave a comment or send me an inbox. I mean, I've talked about many serious topics here, so I know that they're kind of controversial. So you can send me an inbox and we can just discuss it there. And for the more simple-minded people out there that didn't quite get what I was discussing in this video, don't feel discouraged. Some minds are just not highly evolved enough to understand such complex topics. But that's not your fault though. It's not your fault. And for those racist people out there that's watching this video, you're probably gonna be like, oh, I didn't really hear a difference in any of those voices. They all kind of sounded African to me. Well, that's the problem. That's the problem.